Welcome in, everyone. American Leeds, the American Leeds YouTube channel. My name Alex Simon. Merry Christmas, everyone, or as you say across the pond, Happy Christmas to all of you that celebrate Christmas. It's chilly. Read that it's chilly across the pond. It's snowing where I am in the nether regions, the remote areas of New York State. Did you know if you were to drive across New York State, it would take you probably 8 to 10 hours from the tip of Long Island to Buffalo, New York, which is close to Niagara Falls? It would take you 8 to 10, depending on traffic. It depends on how you quote unquote get off the island. But hope you are all doing well. My name Alex Simon, as I mentioned, and I just wanted to take this time talk a little bit about Leeds. Obviously, love the Mighty Whites, love Leeds United, love Yorkshire, um, but also just want to wish everyone a happy Christmas. And we can take it from there. But so I was a little bit salty on the last stream because of the red card at Preston that was not called. It should have been a double yellow ejection off. So I was salty about that. I was coming fresh from the watching the match and seething a little bit in the fact that we should have won that game. Fast forward a few days later, the apology letter has been issued by the PMOL or whatever, as is the latest update, and Farka can put it on the stack of apologies from last year. So I believe this is the first apology, but we move because there was a great game in which we came out and absolutely put the sword to Oxford. And I got that game wrong. I thought there would be too much rotation because of Pascal's injury. What were you thinking? I'm if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. And I'm going to raise my hand and say that I was wrong. I thought I went on Twitter and no one probably looked at it, but I said I thought Leeds might struggle because of the rotation in the side, the fact that Ampadu was out. I don't know what the heck is happening. If you guys are chiming in on the feed, the StreamYard is glitchy, so I can't see your comments. Oh wait, here we are. Merry Christmas, says Chris. Merry Christmas to you, good sir. And hopefully you have a beverage of choice, whether you're caffeinated. Is it New Year's? It can't be New Year's Eve over there yet, quite yet. Time in UK. You guys are 5 hours ahead of me, so it's 10:09. You're 2 hours away from Christmas Eve. Oh, he's on his sleigh right now, or as you say, Father Christmas. He's on his way. He's circling the globe, right? We should pull up the app for the little ones. But fun times, fun times. I have a 3-year-old, so it is fun. But yeah, I thought it was a complete performance. I thought we would struggle because of the rotation and silly Alex because Ampadu, well versed at being center back. I was a little nervous about the fact that he's coming off injury. I mean, who could tell? Ampadu, a fantastic job at center back. Of course, we had ball dominance. We knew that would happen. I thought there was 1 or 2 times on the counter that Oxford was actually dangerous. They just were poor. And who else should we wax lyrical about? Sam Byram once again does the job. And Monor Solomon is really, I think, what a lot of people thought they were. I'm going to continue wax lyrical about Mr. Dan James. I just think he is lethal at this level. I think he can finish. I think he can put in crosses. He will go up. Some say no, Alex, no, you're wrong. Dan James will go up this year, whether with or without Leeds United. he is, I think he's got all the attributes. He's not as young as he used to be. He's probably not as quick as he used to be when he was with Man United, but put him on at the end of the game. I think he will be highly sought after. You see Pascal being courted by teams, Archie Gray. I'm jumping all over the map here, but Archie Gray started for Tottenham, and you understand why Pascal's being sought after. Just because of the lack of depth at Tottenham Hotspurs. I want to shout out the following members of my, not members of my channel. I don't have members because I don't want to monetize you guys. I'm not in this for the money. This is a pub to me. I want to talk about Leeds United. I love the comments. The 20 or to 25 to 40 of you that put in comments. That's what I like about doing these streams. So I just want to shout out these folks. Leah Bradley, thank you so much for everything that you do, aka Pontus at Pontus6. Who Jazz? You have donuts in your profile. You are part of my community spotlight. Shabazz Azim, Linda Garcia. I think I'm saying, or I might be mispronouncing that. Carl Bull, Carl, where would I be without you? Where would this channel be without you? So love the community. And I'm going to dig into some of these comments just 7 days ago. Hey, Alex, you're right about the refs and the EFL. It was a hard game to watch. Exactly how games are going to be this year. 2 minutes into the second half, I turned it off, which is really unusual. It has been difficult to watch, I think, the games this year. Even the Oxford game, which was 4-0. I mean, a lot of people say the first half was difficult to watch. A lot of people talk about the EFL and their lack of away refereeing. They're very influenced. They're weak, right? The refs are weak. Please smash the like as you come in. Peacock for the Whites LUFC. Happy holidays, buddy. Happy holidays to you. I appreciate you guys. I appreciate being part of this Leeds United community. We'll have a couple of bits at the end where I think you guys should stick around. I'm going to stop kind of waffling. We'll dig into the stats of the game in terms of Oxford at home, and it was complete dominance, right? It was complete dominance. We put them to the sword. I was questionable whether we would, but 23 shots by Leeds United, only 6 by Oxford. I don't even remember that many. Shots on target, 0. 0 shots on target by Oxford. That's what we love to see. A clean sheet as well. Possession, 69% by the Whites, only 31 by Oxford. Passes, do we care? 606, 279 to Oxford. Pass accuracy, 88%, 76 to Oxford. Corners. Let me look at that. I'm always interested. 0 corners. 0 corners. I think we gave up a set piece or 2, but 0 corners. 5 corners to the Whites. And we currently sit in second place on 45 points. Of course, because of the current letter of apology, I'm going to keep hammering that drum. That was a letter that should have been a red card. That's 2 points. That should probably have gone to us. So we should be at 47 points, but we're taking it on the chin. We're at 45 points to Sheffield United, 48. We are 1 ahead of Burnley, who currently sit third. Sunderland at 43. And you are starting to see separation, everyone, between the top 4 and everyone else. I listened to Benjamin Bloom on his Benjamin Bloom's the best in terms of my estimation on the second tier. And he said it's eerily similar to last year. We have two recently relegated sides, and of course, we're still in it, and Sunderland, who are, I think they were promoted a year or two ago, but they are making a promotion push. We'll see how sustainable that is. We talked about Sunderland's depth in terms of making this run and what they can do. But I mean, everybody's kind of making it consistent. It is a four horse race here. Musical chairs. 2 will sit down for promotion, and 2 will have to go to the playoffs. Leeds should be on pace. We talk about it, right? Leeds should be the best club in the division, just in terms of depth and I think quality. The question really remains, is the away form, and we have the cold, rainy night at Stoke on Boxing Day. Some will not be calling it cold and rainy. We will be calling it something else. I believe it's supposed to be somewhat better than that. But let's talk to Daniel Farco on his upcoming thoughts on the Stoke match.
Impressive wins, I have to say, also in former years, but you always have to be on it because it will be a game. Yeah, they will also use this. They will also use this game. Thank God it's not this cold, windy Tuesday night in Stoke, so it helps a little bit.
It's not a cold, windy Tuesday.
It's Boxing Day, but I know I've played there many, many games. I know also the stadium, and I know it's always difficult fixtures. Also some impressive wins, I have to say, also in former years, but you always have to be on it because it will be a game. Yeah, they will also use this game more or less like each and every team in their home game against Leeds United. Is always like quite often for them. Yeah, a game when they have nothing to lose, they can go for it. Quite often it's a sold out stadium. It's more or less the game of the season for them. The home crowd is excited against Leeds United. Perhaps even.
That's it. He's starting to get it. It's the game of the season. It'll be sold out. It's Boxing Day. Do we care? No, we don't care. Get the points, Daniel.
A bit more on it than each and every other of their home games, but yeah, we are Leeds United. We have a heavy shot to represent, and we know this, and for that, we are used to the situation, and we can't complain and can't search for any excuses or for any help. We have
good because we don't want to hear it. No, I'm being salty, but seriously, if you're the best, you keep the teams underneath you losing. Winning teams keep losing teams losing. You can't be Dr. Leeds. I don't want to see it. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to be around it. Pick up the 3 points. Promotion, title. This is our aim.
To be on it ourselves, and this is what we're also trying to do at Stoke. We know and we are respectful, but we don't travel in fear. We know we have to be on it and have to be at our best, but we won't travel in fear. And we know that if we rise our standards again and play to our standards, we have a good chance also to win some points even there.
That's it. Win the points. Take the points, Leeds. Put them to the sword as you did Oxford. No excuses. No mercy. That's what we want to see, Leeds. What else do we have? I want to be... well, let's talk a little bit about... I want to share this nugget of information. Elon Meslier being looked at by Manchester United? I'm almost questioning it. Man United will revive Elon Meslier transfer interest. Want to keep Leeds keeper to battle for Onana #1 spot. Hey, we know our former Red Rose rival Manchester United have fallen on bad times. But can it be this bad that they're looking at Elon Meslier? I don't sell Meslier in January. I don't do it. Alex, you're crazy. He's not worthy of. We're going for promotion. We play out of the back. Meslier gets 2 to 3 shots on target a game, less than 2. He has to be at it for those 2 times. He has to be at it for those 2 times. But it's not just that. We play back to the keeper so much. And I think Meslier has partnerships with Strauch and Rodon that I would actually worry about a Meslier departure. I know when his number is called, he is not necessarily always answered. And I would have probably questions about Mr. Meslier in the Premier League. However, I would be uncomfortable with selling him in January. Manchester United sits 13th in the Premier League. They are currently at a goal difference of -1. They have won 6 matches, drawn 4, and lost 7. This is a bang average, as we would call it, scummer side. They have won their last 5 sit win, loss, loss, win, loss. I mean, this is probably the rock bottom that we've ever seen of this club, at least in my lifetime. And I mean, could Meslier play for them? Yeah, there's a good chance he could play for them. I think his talent is unbelievable, and the lad would probably want a move. But I don't sell. I mean, unless the valuation for him is something crazy, I would not sell Meslier. I wouldn't sell him for. I mean, I don't think I'd sell Meslier for under 10 million. Isn't that crazy? And I know some people are probably saying I'd snatch your hand off, but promotion is too important, and a rotation like that is big. And here's the other thing. I'll just say this, and I take it with salt what I'm about to say, because Meslier has gotten promotion. He's gotten out of the EFL. He is a seasoned keeper in that regard. He's a promoted goalkeeper. He has games, and as a young man, he has games as a Premier League keeper. He's gone against Premier League opposition. So I would be hesitant, and I know he's got the hiccup in him. I know he's not perfect, but he still makes some great saves one-on-one. He's still very good with his left foot. His right foot, he's absolute garbage. He makes questionable decisions, and he's terrible seeing crosses. He's just like becomes a bionic man. Like punches the ball. He'll whip the ball. He'll hit like the side of his elbow, pop out, and we see. But let me know what you think of the Elon Meslier rumor here, and what you do with really a relic from the Bielsa era. When we reflect on Marcelo Bielsa's ex-players, and I was, a fan during this time, Struijk and Meslier are kind of the last, the players that have survived. And Strauch has issues. He gets injured, right? He's not, an iron horse, I will say back there. But Calvin Phillips has broken down. Uh, Bamford, we've seen he's now third choice. Alioski, I believe he went to Saudi Arabia. Clicky has just been sold from DC United, now goes to Atlanta United. I mean, Cooper, where is Liam Cooper? I don't even know. Aliens at Burrow. I think he's in and out. He's been starting, but you might know better. Yeah, we could go up and down. Why didn't we back Marcelo? You start to go into it. It's like, man, can you imagine him with actual players? Stuart Dallas, unfortunately, with the leg injury, is now on LUTV. We could go up and down that lineup. I mean, he was starting Joffe. I mean, it was just like the one player, but again, it wasn't part of the promotion push. Is Rafinha? Rafinha's gone on to Barca, continues to smash it, but he wasn't really part of that promotion. He really wasn't. He was not part of that promotion. So we move. Let's look a little bit at the fixtures, and then we'll have a little bit of moment of reflection from I think some sad news that's happened today from the fans. But LUFC, Leeds United is a community, and we'll take it from there. I mean, I'm happy. I mean, we could talk more about Oxford. I'm happy with it. It was a great. I got no complaints about Oxford. It was Brendan Aronson. I thought that was a classic Brendan Aronson goal. What the best goal of the Oxford game was the interplay between Dan James busting a lung to get that ball down the wing. It was the second goal with Bogle, and that is the type of goal that we want to see in promotion. We need Firpo back. Out and out fullbacks with this squad just were unguardable. I mean, when you have Bogle doing the things that he did with the overlap, underlap, continuing the run, and then getting that goal, interplay with Aronson, we're unguardable. And if you have the same potency down the left-hand side, and I know Byram's going to be defensively sound, but man, Firpo will get goals like that. And I don't know what the hell's going on with Firpo. I haven't heard an update. Maybe some of you might know, but yeah. Okay. Stoke on Boxing Day, Thursday, December 26th. Derby, December 29th. And New Year's Day, Blackburn Rovers. Blackburn's pesky. And then, of course, January the 4th, Hull City. And then we have a break between that and the FA Cup. We have Harrogate Town on the 11th of January. So Stoke, Derby, Blackburn. And we have two away fixtures, Stoke and Derby. And then Blackburn at home, right? New Year's Day. We're a fortress at home. The win probably currently sits at 63% Leeds United. Stoke. Let's look at some of the other top four too. Stoke at 15% and a draw at 22%. So of course we're favored. But this will be the away form is the question, right? With Leeds United. Of course, it's kicking back to a bunch of stuff. Okay. Derby, do they have a win probability? Same, 16%, 21% at a draw, 16% at a Derby win. And they probably won't have it up for Blackburn. Yeah, they don't. Okay. Let's look at who Sheffield United have. Sheffield United have I'm going to present this stuff too so you guys are looking at what I'm looking at. On Boxing Day, Sheffield have Burnley. Ooh, the tasty fixture. The two demoted sides play each other Thursday. We'll see. I mean, if Sheffield win that game, it's kind of becomes a two-horse race at that point, in my estimation. But Burnley, West Brom, who are always going to be difficult, and Sunderland. So they are playing the top sides of the league. Sheffield United, Burnley, at home for Sheffield United. So, let's look at that win probability. I'm sure that is 39% for Sheffield United, 30% at a draw, 31% at a draw. Am I reading this correctly? Let me know. That's at Bramall Lane. My apologies. I think that is yeah, that's at home for them. West Brom, see, that is 48% for Sheffield United, 29% at a draw, 23% for a West Brom win. So here's the thing, right? I'm looking at this. Leeds United have to continue to hold court and win. However, if Sheffield United get through this fixture list with this period up and through mid-January, winning and picking up 3 points consistently, they're going to be difficult to beat. They're going to be very difficult. We're going to have I think they're on pace for a 100-point season. And we all collectively say, oh, God, again. But, yeah, not good. Not good if they get through that. They have to start dropping points in order for me to feel real confident about Leeds United out-and-out promotion and title win. So, kudos to them. And who's that player? I mean, it's like, maybe we should just buy in January. We should just buy, where was this from? December 8th. Not Callum O'Hare. We do need a 10. Everybody's going to be crying for a 10. The only one to me is Buendia because he's turnkey. I mean, if we can get Buendia, great. If not, a 10 isn't coming. If it comes, it's just not going to be enough time. Because Buendia put the teeth in. If Buendia arrives, he understands Farca's system. He understands how Farca likes to press. That is why I think there's a value in Emi Buendia. Kiefer Moore. We should just buy Kiefer Moore. Just buy him. I mean, he's okay. He's probably slightly better than Bamford and Joe Perot, but it's just buy Kiefer Moore to get him off these other teams. Was he not on Ipswich? Am I going crazy? I don't even want to look at it. There was some, as the square ball says, championship bastard on that team. And it's just buy Kiefer Moore. He is just, for if nothing else, you'll get promoted. Maybe that's the number 9 that we need. I doubt Sheffield United will part ways with him, but you get the point. the Blades have to start dropping points for me to start feeling really confident about what's going on. Smash the like as you can. Merry Christmas! Happy Christmas! And Father Christmas is on his way. The sleigh has been packed. He's got gifts for you, and he's got gifts for me. Cheers. Cheers to all of you out there. And last thing I'll say is Leeds United is a community, and I love this club. The more I learn about the club, but it's not only the club, it's the community. And I really genuinely feel, I mean, this is going to fall on deaf ears maybe, but I just feel that we have such a great, I'm pausing for a second, but we just have such a great fan base, because I'm kind of getting passionate about it. And I told another content creator, I said, I think we have the smartest, Twitter aside, we have the smartest fan base. And I just appreciate everyone's comments. Sometimes I'll hear a comment about, I won't necessarily agree with, but by and large, our fan base is very intelligent. I mean, really loves the sport of football. And if a foul is called against us, we usually say, we shouldn't have gone there. We shouldn't have done that. I just think that tactically, like if you look at the people that are talking about tactics, all the good content creators know tactics. I mean, know them. And I really feel that our fans are smart football fans. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong in that way. And I'm going to continue on in the community realm, and the fact that a gentleman passed away, a fan. That's a picture of him younger. He was 36 years old. Gentleman by the name of Adam Thomas passed away, age 36. Okay, I'm 41. My father-in-law wants to stop counting at 70. At 70, I believe. I want to stop counting at 40. But anyways, this gentleman is 36. He was Adam Thomas. I mean, he's got your whole life ahead of you. Father of 3, cancer. Leeds United fan. I don't know much about him. Just started looking at him. He does have a GoFundMe. This is his Twitter, at WALMOT_, and the GoFundMe will be linked. And I don't mean to be downer or anything like that. We are at the holiday season, and it is the season of giving. So give whatever you can. I think participation and kind of adding your name to this kind of thing is can be impactful. I did start to just research him and what's going on and everything. And you see things like this: 807,000 views on this Twitter post. But prayers to his family and his children and his wife, and his sisters and his mother. Seems like a great human, and I will also share his him in his own words a little too about the community. I thought this was fantastic. I'm going to go ahead and let this play. This is This is him talking about. Well, he talks about the context of the diagnosis and everything, but Larry Nance Jr. Donated some of his time and energy to this man, Adam Thomas, in which he talks about his father, Mike Thomas.
But obviously today we got a package from Larry, who plays for the NBA. He plays in the NBA for the Atlanta Hawks. And he basically got in touch with me when he saw I was ill. We've been talking ever since. Such a busy guy, he plays basketball every 20 minutes, it seems. Always on a plane, always going somewhere. He makes time for me, which is incredible. He sent jerseys, signed sneakers, but all the boys all signed, all personalised. It's just mad, and if that's the type of minority owner we've got, I'm happy. I hope he sticks around, I hope he invests more money, I hope he's with Leeds for a while. The 49ers clearly know how to pick people that are interested in the club, which is great. Yeah, so there's a video of that on the YouTube channel. A couple of pictures on Twitter. If you want to have a look. So the next thing was
I'll stop it there, but it's community. It's community, and Larry doing that is something that he doesn't have to do, but that's why I like this club. That's why I always have liked this club. I don't know. I even before I knew about it, I love this club. So, rest in power, Mr. Thomas, and we will, yeah. Merry Christmas. To Boxing Day, we go. Marching on together, Leeds, Leeds, Leeds. Cheers, Lee. Peacock Whites, Chris. Peace all.